What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Kyber Cast. It is Tuesday. We are back. Today's the day that a lot of you have been waiting for. It is the day of the giveaway. Ain't that right, Chris?
What are you giving away?
Yeah.
Because you already have my heart.
You know, we're going to give away more than just my heart.
Oh, nice shirt, by the way.
Appreciate that, man. It's in honor of the trailer.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was a great trailer. I'm excited for it, dude. I really am.
I'm pumped. We'll get into that very shortly. We got a bunch of people in the chat. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
Who we got?
Let's show them some love. How I Run Her Base. Let's go. OP Havoc. The power of the dark side.
Dark side of the force.
We got a resident Pats fan.
Always here every week.
Always here. Let's see. We've got Kaz Outpost. Good evening. Hello there. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Let's see here. Pats fan. All right. Who else is in the chat? All right, cool. As we wait for some more people to load in, before we do the giveaway stuff, guys, we're just going to chit-chat, talk about some news.
We're going to do the usual. We're going to do usual. We're going to talk about things that we saw this week, some of the cool things, the usual stuff. But before we get to that, how are you, dude?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I've been working my butt off, working out, taking on the pole, It's a different kind of strength, because I got to hold up all of this. So it's
oh my goodness.
Yeah, so
Sexy Flex in the house too. Greetings from Hoth, man. They are getting hit right now with the craziest storm, man.
Where's Flex at?
He's in Jersey. And in my heart as well.
Yeah.
But man, like I've been seeing some videos of some people getting hit hard, man. Everyone in
my whole family's in Philly.
It's cold too, right?
Yeah, which is where I grew up, which is right next to Jersey. And yeah, they're getting crushed.
Oh, dude, I don't do cold. And what's crazy is here in Vegas, when the sun goes down, it's a nice 32 degrees here. So I mean, we're talking about like the desert,
Yeah.
But like anything colder than that, nope. That's a big no for me, and I refuse to do it. You cannot convince me. If there was a con going on right now and it was in New York, and I don't care if it's New York Comic Con or Star Wars Celebration, I'm probably not going to go.
No, absolutely
it's just too cold for me. No, it's just not going to happen.
No shot.
It's just too cold for me.
So I'll be in Orlando next week, right? And so Orlando is 3 hours north of where I'm at. And let's see, let me pull it back up just so I don't get it incorrect. But on Wednesday, I think it is. No, on Sunday. While I'm there on Wednesday, it's going to be in the mid 30s. But Saturday, in the morning. Nope. Saturday though Sunday will be a low of 24 degrees.
I'm good. See,
in Florida, bro.
It's just, bro. It's literally when Flex says Hoth, and I see the videos and I see the amount of I'm not going. I will watch you guys freeze, and I'll be really sad about it because no. Even here, like when it gets that cold, like I had to take the trash out, and it's just like, no, it's not happening.
Yeah, we'll just double up next week.
You know when you're a kid and you have to go down the hallway to your house and the lights are off, and you do that run and you flick it on. That's me throwing out the trash, running as fast as I can to like conduct some body heat. So by the time I come, like I drop off the recycle bin, and so by the time I'm running back, I'm a little warm, So I grab that, run it outside, run it back in the house. By the time I get in the house, now I'm sweaty. But I'm not trying to do the cold. Like hard pass.
Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, no, like this morning I went to work and it was like 38. I was like, man. It got warmed up though. It got like mid 60s by midday, but still.
Don't expect no. You should come visit. No, I'm not. I'm not going to visit. I'm sorry. You know, even if you offered from South Africa, what's up?
What's up, Mom?
How's the weather there? That's what I want to know.
It's probably nice.
Because, bro, there's no way I'm doing that. No. Like right now, how is it right here now? Let me see. I'm sitting at a good 53. Once I hit the 40s, I'm not doing it.
I am sitting currently.
Pats fan says negative degrees here. See? No.
Yeah, no, thank you. It's 50 that's where I'm at right now.
That's the biggest hard no. Like, pass. I'm no. And I said the biggest hard too. And it's just like, no, I'm not doing that. No. Flex said global warming my ass. Like, bro, it's like, what's that the movie the whatever tomorrow? What is that?
The Day After Tomorrow?
Day After Tomorrow. Yeah.
That's a great movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
No, hell no.
Mm-mm.
That's what I think about when I see like a shit ton of snow. I'm like, no. I'm not gonna do it. It's summer, December. What?
See? Yeah, their seasons are flipped.
Yep. Dude, and like my family in Hawaii right now, we're enjoying 80 degrees.
Well, I don't know about enjoying.
I'd be enjoying it.
I prefer chilly.
Do you?
Yeah. Not cold, chilly. Like perfect weather is like 45, 50 for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's like perfect.
I'm good. Pass.
You're out.
If here's a weird thing is when it's like 60 degrees outside, even in the 50s, I'll wear a hoodie, but I'm wearing shorts.
Okay.
My legs don't get cold, but my upper body, you'll see me but my legs aren't shaking. It's weird.
Oh my god.
Geez. Well, first of all, before we actually get started for tonight, can we all just give a shout out to Gianni for opening his C-3PO head? Okay.
Yeah.
Like he saw, I think it was on Instagram. He said next drop. I was like, it better be that damn head, dude. There it is. Oh my goodness. I was like, he finally opened it as mine was like sitting over there, like been open this whole time.
Dusty. It's been out.
No, it's actually in a nice little case where it's not, a lot of my stuff I keep it where it doesn't get dusty, but man,
I'm surprised how nice this thing is.
It's really nice. It really is.
It's super dope.
It does feel kind of plasticky.
It does.
You know what I mean?
But you put it on a shelf and you're not feeling it anymore.
No. Yeah. Like you would just look at it and you'd have been like, oh, that thing's nice.
Right.
Congratulations on opening it.
Thank you.
How many more we got? Like 4 more to
go? Exactly 4.
Exactly 4. Yeah, see, I already know you now. As I have 2 hot toys on the floor right now that have to be opened.
Yeah, I got 2 hot toys here. The one from Japan.
Yeah. We're coming up on a year in 3 months. You might as well just wait 3 months. Are you sure? You know what? We should do a stream.
1 year anniversary
of Star Wars Celebration.
That's a good idea.
No, it's not. We should open it now.
Oh well, never mind. Oh god.
Oh jeez. Time flies. It really does fly, man. Crazy. It's about a whole year. As my brother's going to Japan in March, and I'm like, oh, I hate you.
Yeah.
I want to do too.
Suck a fish.
Craving some of the I had ramen the other night and I was like, oh, I'd die to go back.
Let's switch gears here. Let us open this bad boy up here. Let's get into some of this news. What you got here?
Everything important you missed in Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord trailer. Bro, what a fun trailer to watch, and especially since we got to see like the first like bit of it at Celebration, and now it's all coming like together, right?
Yep.
We got a date of when it was April 6th. Yeah,
April 6th.
Conveniently, we got a trailer the day. We got another video we're not going to talk about, but you know, we're not going to go down that route. But let's just say that this
we can
a little bit. No, we're good. But let's see. Where's my mouse? There it is. Let's see. Star Wars is one of the most popular sci-fi franchises in the entire world. Since the original trilogy was released, the series has only grown in popularity and has developed a truly expansive media library. One of the most beloved aspects of the franchise is the animated universe headed by Dave Filoni, and the franchise has just received a trailer of what could have been its final installment, which I hope it's not a final installment from him. I think like it'd be really cool to see more animated shows. Vader, can we get a Vader, please? Vader. Por favor, because we got Vader in what was it? Tales of the Empire, right?
Yeah.
And we got Vader in that. So I hope we get him again. I hope. I really hope. Is that blurry for you or is that just me?
It's blurry. It wasn't. It was fine.
Was it? Let me see here.
Let's do this. Hold on. Let's do this.
Heir to the Empire. Come on, man. It was. Right. We need a Filoni film. Well, we're gonna have to get to that here in a second too.
There you go. It's clear again.
The Shadow Lord is one of the most anticipated shows since the character made an appearance in Clone Wars. Fans have been begging for the character to get a standalone series, and now Filoni has delivered. The first trailer, Star Wars Maul, Shadow Lord, didn't provide much, but seasoned fans have definitely seen enough to get excited. And it's interesting because when Sam was at Rebel ScumCon, he said, the development of Clone Wars, that he's, trying to pitch some ideas to Filoni, and Filoni's like, hey man, like this isn't a Maul show.
Yeah.
This is about Ahsoka. This is what's going to happen, from this point to this point, and what leads up to Order 66. And now he gets his own show. So I'm curious to know how much he had an input into the show.
I hope a lot, because Sam knows his stuff. There's been instances where he's had to correct Dave, in certain things in the past.
Yeah.
So I trust Sam. So I hope he was able to really get his hands in the direction of this show.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is like he loves the character. He obviously loves the character.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
He obviously loves Star Wars too. So I'm really curious to know. I'm sure we'll find out after the release of the show, how much input he really had. Like, I'm hoping.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is what it's coming up in terms of timeline. It's a year after Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you have about a good 10 years, or I guess maybe 9, stretch between this and the OT, right?
Yeah. How many episodes are we getting? I know it's 2. We're getting 2 episodes a week.
Yeah, and it's going to end on May 4th.
Yeah. I don't remember how many we're getting,
which
but
is dope.
There's got to be something in there. At least over the course of like 10 years, right? Limitless Nerd said 10. Speaking of that, what up, dude? So that helps. That helps us to understand what happens in that 10 episodes. And I'm hoping in that 10 episodes, we get a decade's worth of time, right? Let's just say every episode is a year or whatever.
You think?
But it'd be really, I'm just saying if that was the idea they went with it, or let's just say the first 5 is whatever, timeline, the next 5 is later on, but prior to the events of Rebels, what if we get Maul leaving to Tatooine? Because that's, he's there, you know what I mean? It'd be really cool to see that. And as well as hoping, because in the trailer, we did get Maul versus Barack. We had Maul versus another Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Are we going to get Maul versus Vader?
I don't see how that would make sense. Only because Vader would crush it.
There is a moment where Maul is afraid of Vader. There's something about it that he's afraid of him. And why is he so afraid of him? Something happened, and I think it'd be really, really cool to see that. Yeah,
but do you think like Vader would play with his food like that? Because we know ultimately he stays alive because Obi kills him. So
yeah. But something had to happen, and I'm hoping we get that, because obviously the Inquisitors couldn't kill him, and so he's gonna do a Thanos thing. He was like, "Fine, I'll do it myself," and then turns out he doesn't do it, right? Because he's still alive at the end of Rebels. I just think it'd be really cool to see that, and it's a lot of fans are asking for it, to see that happen.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I just don't see Vader not killing him.
I remember there was an episode of in Rebels where something was brought up about it, and so he seemed very fearful of Vader. And so
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool. The series will take place in parts of familiar locals. Coruscant might play a large part in the upcoming series. From the trailer alone, let's see. Most of this series appears to take place on Coruscant. Coruscant is one of the largest planets in the core, and easily one of the most populated. Yet its many layers mean that fans haven't seen a majority of the planet. Nearly every Star Wars project includes Coruscant, but almost every single one shows a different part. So that'd be really cool to see the internals of it. The last time we actually saw the internals of Coruscant was in a video game, and that was in Jedi Survivor.
Yeah.
So can we get that in the show? That'd be cool. The trailer also shows a conflict on a heavily forested planet, which some have theorized is Kashyyyk. Kashyyyk is a Wookiee home planet and has only been explored briefly in Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith and video game Star Wars. What did I say? Star Wars Jedi: The Fallen Order. Yeah. Which, yes, we did see Kashyyyk in the first game. Yeah. If Maul manages to hide on Kashyyyk, it would make sense that he would be able to build a criminal organization without being detected by the Empire. And he does have his own criminal empire, which we did see, that part in Solo.
Right. Yeah, I'm pumped for it.
And that's why I'm assuming in 10 episodes, are we going to get a decades of his life?
I don't think so, because what happens if this thing is dope? Then it's just a one and done season. I don't think they're going to do that. I think if it does really well, we'll get more seasons, because then it gives them the option to, give multiple seasons to fill in that 10-year gap.
I mean,
if
even
they were smart,
the series will likely follow Maul's struggle to found the Crimson Dawn. See, and that's what's cool about it. See, that's what I'm saying. So if that's where it's leading to, it's a really cool time period. And even if he finds, what's her name from Solo?
Kira.
Yeah. See, what if we get an animated version of her? And it just and that kind of upsets me, because that would have been really cool to get a Crimson Dawn movie or show.
Moon and Fire.
That would have been dope. And we can't get that. We can't get that no more. We can't get a live action of that no more. But we can get an animated series.
Yeah. Yeah, because they could even do it like picking up from where Solo left and do an animated series right after that.
Yeah. He has the dark saber during this time, no? No, because he still has his staff. He still has a staff, and then he gets a new one from what the trailer shows. The animated series might provide an epic conclusion to the Star Wars beloved animated universe. There's no telling what could happen to the Filoniverse after Kathleen Kennedy's resignation.
Right back.
Okay. Well, it's just us, guys. No. Also, you guys, if you guys are here also for the giveaway, you guys still have time to do the giveaway right now. In the beginning of the comments, if you guys scroll up, I did leave links to those videos in case you guys want to enter those. Oh, we got a doggy. So you guys still have time. Just make sure you guys do that, because once I already have everything ready here for the giveaway. So once you guys enter, that's all you have to do, guys. It's so easy. He has a darksaber as they take it. Oh, yes. Yeah, take it from in Rebels. Yeah. So once they take it from him, yeah, you're right. As they took it from him. But this is going to be after Rebels. Oh, not Rebels. I'm like throwing myself down like a stupid hole because I'm realizing Clone Wars happens and all that. Yeah, please.
Sorry about that. There was some wild noise outside the house, and I was like, what is happening?
Might show how Maul gets a darksaber again. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty hyped now, because we have, 3 months to wait pretty much? Oh, no, like 2.5 months. It's pretty much all we have to wait for.
For Maul? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is super exciting that they were able to keep that under wraps, and then they hit him with the trailer. We're like, yo, it's gonna be right here.
Yeah. Which is crazy, because the show comes out almost a year after Celebration. Almost exactly 1 year.
Wow. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's dope.
Because that Celebration, all we got was a year that's coming out. We didn't get an actual date, time frame. A lot of people are assuming October, because a lot of things we get is towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
But it's cool that we're going to get it early in the year. But then we have another dry spell of no Star Wars.
When does Mando Grogu come out again?
May.
So April, May. So boom, boom. 2 months back to back. We're going to get something dope.
Yeah, I hope so.
That's fire.
Well, unfortunately, there's more news regarding that part too, but yeah, we'll see how that goes.
It's gonna be dope.
Yeah,
I believe.
And Ahsoka should be towards the end of the year, right? So we'll have April, May, December. Like after that, 4 months, 4 or 5 months.
They'll probably do Ahsoka in October.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Let's see. At this point, there's no concrete evidence that Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord would be the last of Filoni-verse project, but it would make sense. Now that Kathleen Kennedy's gone, Filoni will probably have to take a more supportive role in Star Wars circles. This means he might not have time to figurehead important projects like his own animated universe, which is kind of shitty, but at least it's he's still there. There's an air of uncertainty surrounding the series, but many fans remain optimistic. It appears as though the Filoni-verse is one of the only consistently successful aspects of Star Wars world. It would make sense to end on a high note. However, Disney has consistently shown that if something makes money, it probably won't be ending anything. Yeah, it's true. And that's the thing, is if the show does really well, it opens up the possibility of more shows. Vader, please. Can we get Vader, please? Because when we got Vader at what was it? Oh my god, Tales of the Empire, dude, like he looked great.
Oh yeah,
he looked dope, and I was like, oh.
But so Lucasfilm's animation lately has been on point.
Even Bad Batch season 2 was really good. The animation there was great. I remember
season 1 was good of Bad Batch.
Yeah, that's true. The show wasn't.
The only animation that hasn't been like amazing, but eventually did get amazing, was Clone Wars.
Yes. Oh, the very beginning.
The very beginning.
Yeah, the very beginning. Was, I actually just rewatched season 7. I just
did you?
It. Yeah, and I was like, wow, it looks so good.
Yeah. So, and the storylines for the animations have been fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's. Do I prefer live action? Of course. Of course, it's going to take longer to produce, but at least with animation, I mean, we'll get animation faster when we do live action. I think the chances of getting something approved in animation over live action, you have a much higher success rate. You know, but now that Filoni is now going to be taking over Lucasfilm, exactly what it says here, he might take a step back because he has other things to deal with.
Yeah.
So it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, or it could be both.
I think Star Wars is in good hands with Filoni. I think that's also too why they gave, because he's still over like the creative, whatever that role was that he has. What was it again? Mm-hmm. Creative officer. So he still has that title, and I think that's why they brought in Lin-Wen in order to handle all that other stuff.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and that's the good thing, is that it's a co thing. They're doing it together, right? So one person handles this, the other person handles this. And it's just like things that you don't know, I know, so we can bounce ideas off each other. And that's exactly the idea we had with Jon Favreau. A lot of people were saying in the very beginning when they first announced Kathleen Kennedy's departure was, oh, what if it's Jon Favreau? What if they can bounce ideas off of each other? Mm-hmm. So that idea of bouncing ideas off each other can still happen.
Oh, yeah.
It's just not with Jon Favreau.
Right. I agree.
Now we mentioned that. Okay. Wait, no. Okay. This is something that popped up today, and I'm not okay with it.
Really?
I'm not okay with it. Dave Filoni Star Wars crossover movie delayed as Lucasfilm prioritizes other projects. Delayed, but also the idea that it's been put on the back burner.
Yeah.
Right. I don't like that at all. And there's also the idea of, instead of it being a movie, it's going to be a show, a whole nother series. I personally do not want that. I want a movie. Something to this magnitude deserves to be a movie.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be a whole trilogy. Like, it could be one massive movie. Could it be 2 movies? Yeah, I'm not against it, because look at what they did with the Avengers.
Like Marvel. Yeah.
Look what they do. Yes, it took 2 movies to do that, right? It did take 2 movies, but it made sense how they did it. You can't put the events of Endgame and Infinity War, you can't take that and put it into one movie.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it had to be 2 separate movies, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But says Dave Filoni's most anticipated Star Wars movie, the one was widely widely pitched at a massive crossover event to characters from Mandalorian, Ahsoka, Book of Boba Fett's Guns crew has been put on hold. That sucks, man. Like, I personally don't like that. Lucasfilm is reportedly prioritizing other big screen projects while this cinematic chapter in the so-called Mandoverse waits its turn with no active production yet underway.
Here's the other side of that. What if, now that Dave's in charge, what if he's the one who put it on the back burner? Because what if this was something that Kathleen was pushing for, and he's like, you know what I mean? Wasn't fully on board with it, and he backburnered it, you know, in order to focus on maybe what he really wants to create.
And I mean, when you think about it like that, it's something he really wants to create, but he also was a big influence when it comes to the whole Mandoverse, right? And so why not bridge that gap and put it into theaters? Take everything that's been created from Mando to Book of Boba Fett, to Ahsoka, and create this movie. You know, it could basically, the movie is Heir to the Empire. Like,
yeah,
we would love to see them, which is so strange now thinking about it, because look at what they're doing at Galaxy's Edge. They're taking away the sequel trilogy and then going back to the original trilogy.
Yeah.
So was that the first step in taking a step back from proceeding on to the Mandoverse, which would then lead up to the sequel trilogy?
Yeah, it's possible. They might also just be seeing how Mando Grogu does.
And that's what I was guessing. That's exactly what I was thinking, was let's see how this movie does, right? If this movie does well, are we going to make this big old movie, right? And
listen, if it makes $1 billion, they're not going to shelve. They're going to keep, you know, let's be real. Yeah. I think that's more what's going on. But also, too, I wonder if there's like a fatigue happening in the Star Wars fandom, maybe with, you know, that like that era, that time span, and maybe they want to move to a completely different like era. Who knows?
The animated era.
Yeah.
Which sucks, because I mean, like, we've gotten the animated era before, then we went to live action, and let's just say that was a thing. Now you're pulling away from that and going back to the animated era.
Yeah.
It's also scary because you look at some of these actors and they're not getting any younger either. So the longer you're putting something in the back burner, the likely you have to recast due to unfortunate events.
Yeah. Like Tamora.
Like, how old is Tamora Morrison? 60s, right?
Yeah, easy.
You know? And so man, I would love to see him like back as Boba. I can't wait to have my Boba armor done, because I'm gonna get the mail just doing that. I'm gonna pick up my kid from school, my Boba armor, like, what's up?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, it's scary, man, because I think a lot of people want to see this film happen, and the idea that it could be shelved or put in the back burner is kind of scary now, because I want to see a Star Wars movie in theaters, and I'm happy that we're getting it with Mando, we're getting it with Starfighter, the Rey movie, whatever, you know.
I mean, I'm back and forth on that. Like, the Rey movie specifically, like, all right, so this past week I went back and I watched the sequels again. It's been a while. I was like, let's
Your eyes bleed?
No.
Oh, mine did.
Get through the first one,
Great.
Force Awakens, and I'm like, this is good. Like, because I really sat down. I was like, all right, let's be objective and let's just watch this thing. No emotions, no outside influences. Let's just take it in for what it is. I was like, this is good. I like this movie. So I was like, okay, move to the middle one. I was like, don't like this one as much. Right? I was like, all right. I don't hate it. Because that's the other thing, too. It's like Star Wars, especially the sequels, they're shot so beautifully, and like Skywalker sound, like the way like my system is in the house, and like hearing things, like just falling in love with the art of like the visuals and the audio, you know what I mean? That it allows me to enjoy things differently. So, you know, sure, story-wise, meh, but I still appreciated it for these other things, because there's so many different aspects to the fandom of Star Wars, right? Like the score, and, you know, so many different things, like the graphics, the puppeteering, all those different things. And so, no matter how bad something might be, there's something that I can find that I really enjoy about it. So anyway, so then I saw that. I was like, all right, not the best, but still enjoyed myself because it's Star Wars. And then got to the last one, and I didn't really hate the last one either. I was like, all right, this is still pretty good. So, I don't know.
There were aspects later down, like for instance on The Last Jedi, I was just like visually looks great, and then just like as little things started to occur, I was kind of like, really, like okay, right. And then Rise of Skywalker, I thought Rise of Skywalker visually looked amazing.
Oh yeah,
like, it was beautiful. Like I just rewatched, I watched it maybe 3 months ago, and I was like, it does look great, but there was things like I was like, this sucks.
like the continuity.
That could have been written better. And then it's like we finally got the Knights of Ren, and then they all just got beat like that, and that's where now I go back to like the Acolyte, and it's like, okay, yeah, the Acolyte wasn't great. Actually, I only watched like 2 episodes again, and obviously the only episodes it has to do with Kyber. But the fact that he was supposed to be the person who founded the Knights of Ren, or he's supposed to be the first Ren, I'm like, that would have been cool. We could have explored that. Now we can't. And I feel like seeing another show of him doing that would have made me appreciate the sequels a little bit more. As long as it was done right?
Yeah.
Well, we got Frankie in the house. Listen, Frankie, I'm still waiting to play some Star Wars. My PC's sitting here just lonely. I'm trying to play some Star Wars, dude. I'm waiting on you. Ben Solo's journey just hit. And it would have been cool to get like a redemption arc for Ben Solo.
I would love that movie.
And he went bye-bye.
The hunt for Ben Solo.
Oh, dude, imagine.
That'd be dope.
Oh, counter argument.
They turned in a script.
Yeah, I read about that.
So
and then it got turned down.
Oh yeah.
So here's the thing. So it got turned down, right? For what reasons? I thought it was because Heir of the Empire, like it's our plan.
Yeah.
I guess not, because now that's been shelved. We don't know if it's permanently. We don't know. It's just. It sucks, man, because there's so much opportunity. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like, I guess the way they see it is what's going to benefit us, not just as a company, but what we can push for continuity. What can we push for future projects, right?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, because here's the thing. Once Heir of the Empire happens, or if it happens, it now transitions to the sequel trilogies.
Right.
And so it's like, okay, now we're done. Now we're done talking about Ahsoka. Now we're done talking about Mando because it's over.
Right.
You can't continue those arcs of shows because it's over now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You can't. So if we put that on the back burner, we can input other projects here and there to make that happen.
Yep.
But again, time isn't on everyone's, time is unfortunate. And here's the thing, time's going by so fast now.
Oh yeah.
That we don't have that much time anymore.
Facts.
Let's see. Yeah. So originally announced 2023, the project was intended to take place between the events of Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens, placing us squarely in the New Republic era. See, that would have been sick.
Oh yeah.
I think it would have been sick. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that though? Like, how do you feel about it? And like, would you be okay if they shelved it permanently, or would you be okay with it being shelved temporarily?
I wouldn't be okay with it if they just completely nixed the idea because I want it. I just hope it was pushed to the back burner for good reason. And I hope it was done by Dave and not by somebody else, because maybe he's waiting for something, or he wants some other things strategically to happen before this movie, And so in Filoni, I trust. But I want it, but I'm willing to wait as long as it comes out correct.
And to think about it like this too is we have to see what happens after Ahsoka season 2.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So one, we have to see what happens at the end of Mando Grogu. How well does it do?
Yep.
Is there a way to create content after what happens during the events of those movies, or that movie? Yeah. Then see how Ahsoka does. See, can you create more content with this?
Yep.
And if you can, okay, so maybe we can explore the idea of Skeleton Crew season 2, or maybe we can explore the idea of Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett season 2. Okay, if we can make Skeleton Crew season 2, we can make Book of Boba Fett work. Then the idea that we can create a movie based off all these shows is going to work. It all depends on how well they write, how well the shows do. But we're all going to be critics of Star Wars because that's all we do is we criticize Star Wars because there are things that we personally like and things we don't like.
Yep.
We're going to win and we're going to lose at the same time. But Andrew does say they said it got turned down because of people reviewing the script. Couldn't see a way of Ben to have survived, which, to be honest, I agree. I 100% agree. So that's why it's like if they never would have killed him off at the end of The Rise of Skywalker, then the hunt for Ben Solo 100% could have worked. But since they killed him off, it's not going to work anymore.
When do you want to get into this giveaway? When do you want to get into this giveaway?
Should we do one of them now?
Let's do one of them now. Aren't they together?
Oh,
two separate.
There's
two separate giveaways. Okay.
We're doing 2 separate ones, man.
Let's do it. Who's ready for the giveaway? Anybody in the chat, put a "Hey yo" in the chat if you entered. If you entered for this giveaway.
I'm curious to know who did. I already checked online and I checked to see how many are on there, and there's a good amount for one over the other.
Okay.
We can do the helmet first.
Let's do the helmet.
Let me see. Is this the right one I want? Let me see here.
Do you want this up?
Not yet.
Okay.
Let me see here.
If you entered the giveaway, make sure to put in the chat, "Hey yo."
Let me see here. Let me make sure it's the right one. Let me see here.
While we wait, Ayo,
Okay.
There you go. While we wait, also, guys, if you haven't already, please smack that like button. We really, really appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to either of us, please subscribe. It means the world to us. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, there's the helmet.
We're going to do this one first.
Let's do it.
This one first. This one first. This one first. This one first.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, look who's in the chat.
Oh, that's Poppy the Bounty Collector.
Big Poppy.
Can't wait to see him at Rebel Scum.
Oh, yeah.
I put it in for the helmet. I did the whole lot. Cool, Kaz. No worry, Kaz. I just want to make sure I get these knocked out first. Let's see here. So go ahead and open that other window.
Okay. Bam.
All right. So this one is going to be for the helmet. There is 30. So 1 out of 30, you get a chance to win the helmet.
Nice.
Keep in mind, you guys, this helmet I reviewed. I just tried it on, did it for the review, threw it back in the box, and then I realized I don't need two Kyber helmets. So, all right, dude. I've been waiting all week for this. All right, so are you ready?
Are you ready?
Oh, my dog said, yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm ready.
Autobots.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Roll out.
And Ricky said, oh, you touched it? I sure did. More than once. All right, here we go. 1, 2.
He put his head in the hole.
Oh, sure did. Oh, it's still going. There we go. Starforge Workshop. He said, yes, your lips, my lips. All right.
Congratulations to Starforge Workshop.
I'm going to save that on there. Hello, Haley Palmer. How are you? Welcome.
Yo.
All right. So we just did the helmet giveaway. We're going to finish up with the rest of the show before we get to the final one. And just so you guys know, if you guys are following me on Instagram, definitely keep an eye on Instagram, because I'm not the only one giving away a holo. I'm going to be giving one to somebody to do a giveaway on another holo. So keep an eye on that. Okay.
Sounds good. Guys, if Starforge, if you are in here, or if one of you guys know who Starforge is, let them know they won, and make sure to message either Chris or myself so that we can get that over to you ASAP.
And yeah. And how many days do you want to give Starforge to respond? Because I'm going to go ahead and repost this on Instagram. I'm going to repost it on Facebook, because I did input a lot of these on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I did all of them. So what do you give, like, till next week?
Yeah, till Monday.
Till Monday. We'll do till Monday.
Till Monday.
Till Monday. So Jeff said I was going Starforge. Just send us how many Starforge gets it.
That's funny.
Story aloud. Don't look at my computer, y'all. All right, let me save that for later.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
So what we were talking about earlier was regarding everything that's going on within Star Wars. And the interesting enough is that Disney announced that when CEO Bob Iger is leaving, here's what we know. So I have a thought. What if Bob Iger left and Kathleen Kennedy took over?
Bro, I heard somebody talking about this and I was like, please no.
Like, with the could you? Oh, bro, I would be like, so what was the point of stepping down? I mean, they said she's retiring, right? But like,
no, she's not retiring.
So it's not
retiring. No. She's just stepping down from this role, but she's going to continue producing. So she's still going to be involved in Lucasfilm for like the Mando and Grogu movie and for Starfighter as a producer.
Amanda, she took over as Disney CEO.
Stop it.
Like,
we won't be able to win, dog.
Because at the end of the day, like everyone had it's like, I give up. I don't want to do this anymore. But I can't imagine if that was the route they went.
No, I hope not.
Because everyone has a boss, right? Everyone has a boss of a boss, right?
Yeah. And
so could you imagine? It's just like Dave is just like, all right, so I want to do this. And she's like, you know what? No. He's like, you know what? I think it's time. Mando Grogu did really well. Ahsoka season 2 did really well. I think it's time to start, put in production Heir to the Empire. And she goes, you know what? That's actually a great idea. No. No, let's not do that. Let's do a Skeleton Crew season 2 instead.
Yeah, I like Skeleton Crew.
I do. So did I.
Yeah,
I thoroughly enjoyed that. Andor season 2, I loved Andor season 2. Like,
oh, it's fantastic.
I don't think I've met one person who said Andor season 2 was trash.
No,
I really don't think so.
I like season 1. It was a little slow, but I liked it.
Oh, I did not like season 1 at all.
No,
I didn't. No, I tried so hard.
Really?
And then I just remember waking up halfway through, like, oh yeah, that put me to sleep.
I like it better now knowing how season 2 is, like the buildup, because I feel like you get through season 1, you're like, all right, I think, and then you get through the first like 3 episodes of season 2, and you're like, all right, and then it just like all culminates.
Yes.
And everything from season 1 and those first few episodes of season 2 kind of like drop and happen all at the same time, and you're like, oh my god.
And the thing too about like season 1, okay, obviously, like, we knew who the characters were going to be in it. Like, we understood all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, like, Rogue One, I love Rogue One.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I could rewatch Rogue One every single time.
It's like a perfect movie.
Yeah. And I'll watch it. And then I was like, oh, Andor, all right, this is what we're watching. Cassian Andor is in it. Are we going to get K2SO? Eventually we did. And then I just watched it and I was like, really? Like, I love the movie, but what is going on here, right? And then I was like, okay, I kept telling myself, it's okay. It's going to lead to this. It's going to lead to this. Season 2 happened. I was like, thank God. Season 2 was great.
Yeah.
Like, I can watch season 2, and then as soon as like the final episode is over, I'll immediately go into Rogue One.
Yep.
And I'll be happy to do it.
Easy. And then right into A New Hope.
See, I love that. Like just
it's
the way
so
that
beautiful.
It was just like there's no I don't know. I thought it was like filmed beautifully. But yeah,
that hallway scene.
That actually somebody just posted a really gnarly screenshot of it. Who posted it? Star Wars Closet posted it today. Actually, he posted it and I was like, yo, that picture goes hard, dude.
Yeah.
Because I love Vader is my dude. I love Vader, but I was like that. I wonder if I can find it. Yeah, dude.
Damn.
Oh, your thing just popped up. Yeah, but dope. I was like, that was a sick shot. I was like, I need that picture though. But
yeah,
so key takeaways: Disney outlined a timeline for naming CEO Bob Iger replacement. Iger will leave his position as CEO when his contract ends in late 2026. The Walt Disney Company Board of Directors also named James Gorman, the former CEO of Morgan Stanley, as a new chairman of the board. Walt Disney Company Board of Directors named James Gorman. I said that already. The change takes effect on January 2nd, 2025. Gorman's also the chair of succession planning committee working to identify a candidate to replace Bob Iger as CEO. So they're all working together to try and find somebody.
Yeah.
My question is who?
I don't know about that. Just bring in George.
My question is if George would even do it.
He's too old.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
It's just it's tough because I personally do like Bob Iger. I enjoyed kind of the things he brought to Disney. There are some things that didn't work. Right. And I think that's going to happen.
Anybody.
Yeah. Anyone you pick, there's going to be things that don't work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we saw prior when he left. When he left, things didn't work, and then he came back and things kind of worked out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just I don't know, man. It's crazy because there's a lot of uncertainty right now because we don't know the route it's going to go with Dave taking over. We don't know the route we're going to go when Bob Iger leaves, and then who ends up coming in for him. Where's everything going to go? There's a lot to factor in when people leave.
Yeah,
it's like having a new manager. It's like, oh crap, my manager got fired. I hope the new one's cool.
Yeah. I think with Dave, he was already in charge without being in charge. So I think things are just going to run. I don't know. I just, for some reason, I have this odd, calming belief that it's going to be okay. Because I feel deep down that Star Wars is in good hands because I know that he really loves the brand and he loves what he does. So I know whatever happens, if there's something comes out that we don't necessarily might like, it's not because he's trying to sabotage anything or push an agenda. It might have just not worked. You know what I mean?
My thing is, and this is even for the next 11 months prior to Bob Iger leaving, is they look at Dave and say, hey, you know more about this than I do, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to kind of just let you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Obviously still talk to me like, hey, this is kind of what we want to do. And I'll either agree or disagree with you. But if it's things I personally do not understand, who am I to stop you from doing that?
Yep.
You know what I mean? I can change the oil in my car. I've changed the radiator before. I can change my radiator. But if I'm trying to switch engines, I'm like, no shot.
Right.
I mean, I'm going to ask somebody, hey, how do you do this?
Yeah.
Can you do it for me? I'm going to let you have just go do it. I'll just pay you to do it. Right.
Yeah.
And so when it comes down to Star Wars, there are things about Star Wars I don't know. There's things other people know way more than me.
Oh, yeah.
So when it comes down to that exact same situation is kind of obviously you don't have to give him free will, do whatever he wants, but have the ideas that he wants to do and then come to me with it. Now we have a new CEO for Disney coming. I'm really hoping they go that route and be like, I don't know anything about Star Wars. So I'm going to lean on him to tell me everything he knows about it and the ideas that he has. And I'll tell him if they work or not.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, there is a budget.
Oh yeah. Always. Always. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm hopeful.
I'm hopeful that Mando Grogu does well.
Oh yeah. I hope it crushes.
And I think that's kind of what everyone's waiting for.
Yeah.
think it's kind of like where we're going to see if things are going to work out. Because it's like the idea is if Mando Grogu doesn't work, we're screwed.
You think so?
Think about it like that. It's just like when was the last time we got a Star Wars movie? Was Rise of Skywalker, right?
Yeah, what,
before the trilogies was Han Solo, right? The Solo movie. Prior to that,
was it the 2019? When that movie
Solo?
came out?
No, Solo was
no. Last sequel trilogy.
Oh, I think 2019 was
right?
last. I think so. When you think about it like that, it's when the sequel trilogy ended, and there's a lot of people who didn't like it. We saw a dry spell in Star Wars. And then obviously a year later, then we get Mando, and like, oh, now we have something to look forward to. But we haven't had a Disney or a movie in almost like 6 years. Yeah. Now we're finally going to get one, right? So we're finally getting a Star Wars movie. It better work, and it better be good, because a lot of people are like, I've been waiting for a good movie to come out, and the success of the movie literally depends on whether or not Disney is really going to push for more Star Wars content or not. I mean, if we get more animated series, cool. I'm happy with that. We get something cool.
Yeah.
It's just like the idea that we can get so much more really depends on this movie.
I forget. Is Favreau involved? He's involved, right?
Yeah, he's involved.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
As long as they're both involved, right? But when it comes to like future projects, I really hope they're both involved.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, would you go want to see a Avengers movie and the Russo brothers aren't a part of it?
No, it's gonna be a totally different vibe.
Exactly. You know, yeah. They've done all the Avengers, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. So it's like, would you want to go see a Star Wars movie that doesn't have Filoni and Favreau like part of it?
No.
See, I wouldn't either. I mean, I'd still watch it, of course. But in my mind, I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it. And the only reason why Mando, I'm gonna like be excited to watch it is because they're both involved.
Yep.
And let's be honest, Mando really ignited a spark into people to want to watch Star Wars again.
Yeah, that's true.
It was what catapulted Star Wars into a whole different era. You know, we had sequel trilogies, and who knew that Mando was going to bring this huge Mandoverse into it, to where people are looking for more shows.
Yeah. I mean, season 1, season 2 were everything.
Oh, bro. Season 1 is still low-key underrated because it's really good. And then once we got season 2, we got like the connection. We got the connection of the original trilogies. And we also brought in, technically bringing Tamora Morrison, we got the prequels back in, because we have the same actor who played him back in the prequels.
Yeah. And then Luke.
Bro.
I could cry.
I think we talked about this a few episodes ago. How cool would it be for them to kind of redo that episode? When I say redo it, like the ending,
like the graphics.
Yeah. Change the visuals, change the face swap that they did, and make it like they did in the Book of Boba Fett. You know, my PlayStation gets an update. Wait, can we get an episode?
How many times did freaking George go back and fix things?
Exactly. Can we get it again, please?
So just go fix his face.
Like right now, yeah, because it's pretty bad. I rewatch it. I rewatch it now, and it's pretty bad. And then I watched the Book of Boba Fett, but I watched the Kai Patterson cut. And in the Kai Patterson cut, they put those scenes in there too.
Really?
And so seeing Luke's face in there, I'm like, that looks really, really good. Then I go back to
Mando. He fixed it?
He just put in like the Book of Boba Fett scenes were in it.
Okay.
But then I go back to like the Mando final episode of season 2, and I was like, fuck.
Is that something, if they would ever do that, they would announce? Or would it just be done quietly?
No, I think they would announce it.
Yeah.
I think they would. 100%. Yeah. And then it would force everybody to be like, oh, they fixed it? I'm gonna go watch the episode again.
Yeah, right.
For me, like a lot of people be like, I'm just gonna watch the ending. I'm just gonna watch the ending and watch it. Me, I just watch the whole episode again.
Oh yeah.
Star Wars. Oh, I didn't think about that. Frankie did say, I think Dave should be running ideas by Sam Witwer as well. And that's like bouncing ideas off of each other. Who's already in Star Wars? Your actors, your voice actors. when it comes to people who are voice actors in Star Wars, there's nobody else who's most knowledgeable in Star Wars than Sam Witwer. Like his ideas are crazy, and they all work. And now we're really going to see with Maul.
They should bring him in as a consultant role of some sort.
I also have been putting this out there for a while, but I want tales from Yoda where he gives stories by the fire of Dagobah. But that'd be cool, dude. I didn't even think about it like that. That's actually dope. That's a good idea.
Tales of the Crypt Creeper.
They gave Mando Grogu the lowest theatrical budget, though. See that, and I agree. See, and when I remember we talked about that a few months ago, where Mando Grogu at the lowest, and I'm like, that's what worries me the most. Is that exact same idea? Is that it did get the lowest?
Yeah,
that to me is concerning.
I just think if we go into it open-minded, with no expectations, we got to stop the expectations and just go in to have a good time.
I think regardless, I'm gonna have a great time with it. My bad, Andrew. He said the Avengers were Joss Whedon. The first two were Joss Whedon. Yeah.
Okay.
Completely forgot about that.
We're coming up on an hour. Do you want to do the other giveaway?
We do. So I want to give a big shout out. So the reason why I even came up with the idea of doing this giveaway is go ahead and open up the screen real quick. Is this Facebook group? It's the Real Home Depot R2D2 mods and discussions. Obviously, the R2D2 is $300, really hard to get, and I don't think you can get them anymore. Actually, I think it was only during the holidays. And this group is crazy because it's just people just look at all these ideas that people are putting up.
Wow.
Of how you can make your R2 better. Here's mine. See, that's for tonight. Look at this. Look, someone motorized theirs.
What?
Yeah, they motorized it. I wanted to do that, but then I don't have anywhere to put my R2 anymore. Sadly, R2 is put in storage because he's not allowed to be out anymore.
Damn.
I know. It's kind of sad. People are repainting it, which I wish I could find someone to repaint mine. And so Jeff, I know Jeff's in here. He started this group. And so it's allowing other people to bounce ideas off of each other. And it's been a really cool thing to see the things that people are coming up with. Look at this. People are reprinting the entire head.
Wow.
Right. And I think it's really cool for people to actually come together and bounce ideas off of each other. I've had a couple people reach out to me about certain parts to be printed. So I printed out parts for people and I just cover the shipping. I'll take care of the material because it's not that much.
Right.
But it's really cool that Jeff created this group and it has like 5,000 people in this group.
Wow.
And people are just bouncing ideas off each other and just like, there's another one. So like this, like the before and then the after, all 3D printed parts. And so that gave me the idea because I saw someone post one of these fans, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody posted a picture of the fan on the R2, and I was like, "That's a cool idea." I have a 3D printer. I want to print it, and I couldn't find the files anywhere, like nowhere. Really? And I was like, "Who's gatekeeping all these? Like, who's not sharing these pieces, right?" And it was kind of annoying because I really want one for myself.
Yeah.
So actually, let me get one of those parts. Ow.
He probably tripped.
Let me see here. Ugh. All right, cool. So I got this originally from Pixel Arc, and it was like a mount that would mount to the back of the fan. It was cool. It's 3D printed. It was awesome.
Let me put you full screen so we can see. There you go.
So it's a 3D printed part, and so it went onto their base, which was cool, right? You just
it's nice.
It just like that. Turn it on and creates like a puck. It's cool to have, right? And so I was like, well, if no one's gonna show the parts or give those files for us to print, like why don't I just make one? So there's also like for instance, this one, like the one that Pixar comes with. See how it like slides off? It can just come off. It's not like stable. So all right, let me do my own. Let me make my own. So I made this. This is the first time I ever designed anything, ever.
How was that?
That was interesting.
Really?
Well, I had like a small little crash course from one of my buddies, Benji.
Okay.
Nerf Herder Customs, he does the lightsabers and stuff. And so he kind of gave me a quick little thing of, it was not even quick, it was like an hour of just talking and understanding what some of the buttons do. So then I like re-downloaded it and I was like, let's see if I can do it. So I try to replicate theirs almost identically, almost.
Yeah.
Right? The only difference is I added these little pegs right in there.
Yeah, I see it.
So that it would fit in the hole here so it wouldn't slide around like this does. You know, won't move around.
She said.
Yeah, right. So now they're all right. Well, if I can do this, then I can create something that'll mount on R2.
Yeah.
So I busted out my calipers, got a piece of paper, and I kind of just started like sketching. I was like, oh yeah, how can I draw this? How can I make it work? So I came up with this.
Oh, tight. So it clips in.
Right. So this clips on. Let me see if I can find the video that's on. Let me see here. Let me find it. Let me see. In case you guys haven't seen the video, but let me see if I can find where my thing is. Telling you, this group has been awesome. All right, go ahead and open up the screen again.
Yeah.
So that's what I posted in the group.
Yeah.
So that's this part. Right. It took me a while to get this right. So it's small enough to fit in the little gap for R2 so it doesn't like scratch or anything.
Yeah.
Okay. For Y.
There I am.
There you are. There we go. So yeah, same as the one from Pixel Arc. Mounts right on there. Pop off the head. Pop off the head. And then boom, clips on. Just like that. Now I did find a like really thin USB cable that could fit through in there, so that could easily be done. But boom. Now it looks like it's projecting from R2.
Yeah, it's so cool,
right?
Dude.
And so it's really cool. Jeff created the group because it gave people ideas to want to do something like this.
Yeah.
And it really gave me the idea, like, I could do this, dude. Like, I think I could make one of those. And so, like, it just clips on like this.
That's
like,
fire.
You know, like, it was such a great idea for people to come together and have ideas like these. And so I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can make one. So I bought a Pixel Arc, created this, attached it to my R2. Let's see how it does. And people in the group wanted one. So I've helped people out with how to obtain their own. Some people bought some for me. And I just figured, hey, if we're going to do a giveaway on a helmet, let's give one of these away too.
Yeah.
You know? And so I have one here. I can have it boxed up tonight. So I just to make sure whoever. So it comes in this acrylic case. The fan is already in there. All you have to do is disassemble the back and remove those screws. I'll make sure the video is going to go up on it's on Instagram, it's on Facebook. So in case anyone needs help on how to put it together, it's really easy.
Yeah. All right.
And you can do it to a power bank, or what I did when I had my R2 out was a really long USB-C cable.
Okay.
And then you just plug it in. Let me see here.
But it doesn't stay in that.
No, it comes off.
Yeah.
Okay, the USB came out. Oh, there we go. The camera doesn't catch it like crap, but so we have like it's a Calcast, this one, and it has sound.
Yeah.
See?
That's dope.
So it pops up. So you got Rex.
That's crazy. I gotta get one of those.
I got you, dog. So it cycles through. I put in a whole bunch of, I think 17 different holograms in there. And then the last 4 kind of cycles through like a whole playlist of videos.
Oh.
So obviously it kind of looks like crap here, but.
No, it looks good. I know it looks better in person though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Always looks better in person. So it just cycles through a whole bunch of stuff. It comes with a remote. The remote does not have batteries in it. So you have to supply your own batteries. But this will go out to whoever wins this tonight. Jeff, I know you're in here, so thank you for creating the group. Honestly, it helped me kind of like want to create more stuff, and I've been prototyping a whole bunch of random stuff. Like I started making another puck.
Yeah.
So I'm creating awesome. a puck that this LED, like I'm like fiddling with stuff now. Let's see here. Yeah. So LED, I soldered some stuff together.
Yeah.
So this would go inside and it'd feed into one of these fans, and I only need one power source. It looked pretty cool. I'm still working on it, but he's the reason why I kind of had the idea to make it. And if it wasn't for you, dude, we wouldn't be giving one away today.
So let's give it away.
Said, let's see here.
Let me know when you want me to pull it up.
For this one, we have 56 entries.
Wow.
For this one. Keep in mind for this one, I'm not the only one who's going to be giving one away. I'm actually going to send one to somebody tomorrow for him to do on his channel as well, just to give back as well. Jeff, I'm going to also, once this comes out, I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of this, and then I'll add it to the Facebook group. If you want to post it as well, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, dude, you ready?
Let's do it.
I've been looking forward to this all week. All right, here we go.
Drum roll,
3,
please.
2, 1. Oh, snap.
Oh.
We got a user. I don't know who this is, but they must have seen it. So
yep.
I'm going to go ahead and put this on Instagram. I'm also going to put it on Facebook as well. Not sure who it is, but I also want to verify that this is the person. So we'll work on that once we get to that point. Obviously, I want a screenshot of like your computer or whatever, verifying that that's you. And then this person has up to Monday to claim their prize too. So,
well, congratulations, user JM8.
Right.
BJ. BJ1HD3D. Well,
so if you guys didn't win this one, there is somebody else that we know pretty well who's going to be doing the same one as well. So also go by user and Star Wars. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. I will, once the person reaches out, I'll go ahead and get it all packed up.
That's what's up. Well, guys, this has been a very, very eventful show. For those of you guys that have been hanging out with us tonight and in the past, thank you guys. We love you. Chris, do you have any final words?
I don't. I'm hungry though.
You're hungry?
No, but thank you guys for hanging out with us today. Honestly, we honestly really appreciate the amount of love and support you guys have shown us. I personally love doing giveaways.
Same.
You know, I don't care if it costs me a little bit of money. I think it's fun. I think it's a good way to give back to people.
Yeah.
It's just fun. It's a lot of fun doing it, and I enjoy doing these. And I'm gonna get back to 3D printing more stuff because it's taking up a lot of my time now.
Yeah.
So do you have any parting words, sir?
Yeah, no, just thank you guys again. You guys are the best. We've created this little community here that has been just a blast to be a part of and hanging out with you guys. I'm just super grateful for each and every one of you guys. So that's it, guys. That's it for us. Until next time, we love you. We thank you. And may the force be with you always. Peace.
Adios.